He makes this game look easy. It's crazy hard to play high level. Nah, chess is pretty easy, you guys. It's just got, I mean, you only have 16 pieces. We know the basic rules. There are no upgrades, no changes to how the pieces move. I mean, there's no variance. Like, it's a very easy game to play.
And the Oscar goes to Hikaru Nakamura.
Tough stuff. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna play. Do I have the French here? No, I don't. So I'm gonna play the Hikaru Khan. My heart rate was 210 when I played Mittens. Yeah, let's play D5 here. I guess it could be genetic, right? Hikaru Khan, very safe opening. You bring the bishops out very early, or your opponent hangs pawns. You still bring the bishop, bring the pawn, activate the other bishop. This is probably the worst Hikaru Khan I've ever seen someone play. To play against it with like c4 knight d4. I mean, I'm gonna follow the theme of developing. I don't want to hang the queen though. That's the one thing I don't want to do. Is this guy really 1100? Develop. I mean, this guy must be trolling, right? 1100 can't play like this. I mean, 1100 can't play like this. Checkmate. No good. That's not how you play chess. Okay, let's play we have Sicilian on our list, so I'm gonna play Sicilian. I play G3. I'm gonna play my dragon setup. Botez Gambit exchange variation. Yeah, I'm just gonna play my dragon with bishop G7 and D6 here. A knight C6. Keep developing. Bishop G4 next move. All pretty good. Right, let's go here and take. Go knight f6 here. Great wooden shield in the middle of the board. I guess we'll play queen f5, hit the knight. Let's take. I have two bishops here. It's a pretty standard position, but this op is much better than the knight because from distance I scope everything. So I don't want to ever trade this bishop. I want to leave it on the board and target stuff on these dark squares. This castle here. I guess I'll play here, hit the pawn on b2. Again, great scopes, great targets everywhere for all my pieces here. Knight a4. Now I use the other scoper and I capture it. He makes this game look easy. It's crazy hard to play high level. Nah, chess is pretty easy, you guys. It's just got, I mean, you only have 16 pieces. We know the basic rules. There are no upgrades, no changes to how the pieces move. I mean, there's no variance. Like, it's a very easy game to play. Very, very easy. I mean, you're overthinking things. Let's just take the pawn here. Fun fact: 170 is actually a healthy cardiovascular exercise. Drops lower the more you train your heart. Hit the rook here on f1. Okay, let's use the other scope. Let's try to go after these pawns, and that's just an ice skater. Let's keep going. All right, so he plays e4. So here I'm going to play, what do I want to play this time? Scandinavian or e5 are the safe moves. What else do we have? We don't have a whole lot. Sicilian. I guess I'll play Sicilian again since we have it. Oh, this time I'll play one of the again, I'll play my dragon because it's one of the easiest systems to play. Go here. There's my humble streamer. What do you mean? Just develop. I'm gonna play g6 fianchetto the bishop, and it's all pretty good. Let's go here, bishop g7 and castles. Go here, castles. An absolute beginner makes mistakes in the first 5 moves. No, generally not the first 5 these days due to all the content out there, but I would say first 10 moves is more realistic. So I'm just gonna castle here. Have I ever played against Anna Cranley's parents? No, I've never played Juan Manuel, her father, and I've never played Pia, I don't think either. No, I've never played Pia either. Nope. Yeah, I've never played either of them. Let's go here, hit the queen, hit the pawn. Attack the bishop. Play a5. Pia was a very strong player in her prime. Yeah, I don't know if she was top 3, but she was maybe like top 5 for sure. Let's go a4 a3 and attack the pawn on b2. I've got a great bastion here as well, so I'm doing very, very well. I can take. I can also play b4. I can also take on c4. I think I'm just gonna play rook a7 and guard the pawn at e7 here. Remember when the Steiner went bananas yesterday? Good times. Yes, the Steiner went nuts. He gifted 200 subs. Once again, for those of you guys who are wondering, if you are subbing to the channel here, biggest difference between Twitch and Kick is that 95% of the sub revenue goes to your favorite streamer rather than it being 50%. Let's play rook takes e7 here. So if you do want to support me, make sure that you do subscribe here. Additionally, of course, no ads either, which should be pointed out. There are no ads at the moment. Who knows how long that will last, but there are no ads, so you get the best of all worlds. You give more money to your favorite streamer, you don't have to deal with the painful ads non-stop, and it's a win-win. Hang your queen next game, see if you can. We actually did that. We did the Botez Gambit speed run, where I was sacrificing a queen from move number 1. I got to like 2350, I think. I need Kick to make an Apple TV app. I'm sure they will at some point. I mean, again, it's still beta. Like, everybody forgets that this is all still in beta. It's not like a full finished product yet. Okay, I'm gonna play d4, attack the bishop. He's gonna take it. I'm gonna play a Danish Gambit again with c3 and bishop c4. So we have a Danish Gambit. I'm offering the pawns because it's a free Danish. No, I didn't get to 2600. I got to 2375-ish, I think, or 24-ish. Maybe I got higher. I don't know. Let's hit the bishop. Let's hit the pawn. I think it was 24-ish, but maybe I'm wrong. There goes the bishop, and there goes the game along with it. Can you beat a GM with a Danish Gambit? I've played the Danish Gambit in competitive games. I lost the one time that I tried it against Ildar Ibragimov, an American grandmaster, about 18 or 19 years ago, so it was a long time. Is the English legendary? No, it's not. Do I have d4 openings? I don't really have d4. Oh, the London is legendary, so let's play the London. Yeah, let's play the London because it is in our legendary list. Play knight f3, bishop d3, c3, bishop d3, knight bd2. Very standard. This is what we call the pyramid in the London setup. Bishop's on these two diagonals, knight's connected, and let's castle. Play knight e5. Let's take. Let's go f4, stonewall it here. There's an Anoran for the raid with 5 viewers. Thanks for the Anoran. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. I'm gonna play a4 to cut off bishop b5. Not that he would play it, but this op is really, really powerful, so I don't want him to trade. So thanks so much to Anoran. Thank you for the raid. What's the criteria? Well, I did a tier list with Levi Roseman some years back on YouTube. We have tier maker videos for like beginner, intermediate, grandmaster, etc. I'm gonna capture this way because now the wooden shield is really well supported. So we did a tier maker, and we basically said these are openings that you should play as a beginner. The alert's quite loud. Well, whenever Streamlabs gets their app together, or they're able to integrate it with Kick, things will be a lot better. Things will be a lot better. Am I worried about the viewership drop while switching to Kick? No, I'm not, you guys. It's a chance to do something new. It's a chance to sort of create a new sort of new path going forward, and I'm excited about it. Obviously, again, like I said, like I know that people are gonna be mad because there are certain things happening on the platform, but it's very new, it's very fresh, and we'll see what things look like going forward. I mean, I think anybody who thinks that it's like you know, people basically try to act as though Kick has been around for just as long as Twitch has, and I think people forget very frequently that when it comes to Twitch, there were quite a few years that were the Wild West on Twitch at the start with Justin TV. Now I'm gonna go for a checkmate here, and this is checkmate because the king is stuck in the corner, no squares. So yeah, let's play let's keep going with e4 here. Let's just take. Now I'm going to play knight f3 bishop e2 castle against the Scandinavian, then I'm going to claim the center, but he blunders a pawn right away. Let's play d4, support the pony, create scope for the bishop. Yeah, I mean, we'll be once, I think, like I said, Streamlabs said they're going to try to see if there's a way to integrate it with Kick where you can have those alerts that we had on Twitch. Once that happens, you'll never have to worry about the sound issues or these sorts of things again. Can I bring commentators on Kick when I play OTB tournaments? Absolutely. We're going to be doing that for the Online Chess Champions Tour event, which starts on Monday. So this will be my last stream, probably for about a week. I mean, I'll probably pop in here or there during the coverage of the CCT. But starting on Monday, we're gonna have Maria Emilianova, I think Christian Chirilla, maybe Benjamin Bach, maybe Fiona Stale Antoni. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll be doing the same thing. Yeah. Go here, attack the queen. Hammer too, probably. Yeah, we'll probably have hammer as well. I mean, hammer's tough because like some people love hammer, some people hate hammer. It's tough. I mean, it's tough, but I think he's done a good job. I like him, so he'll probably be back. So, and yeah, once again, as far as viewership goes, you guys, yeah, I mean, it'll take a while for viewers to come over. Like, I don't even know if we'll get back to 10 or 15,000 viewers here on Kick, but regardless, it's a chance to forge ahead with a new path, and I'm looking forward to it. My opponent forked. He got himself forked. But anyway, let's just take and play like knight e4 here and keep going knight c3. But yeah, nothing is changing, you guys. I mean, I know people act like me switching platforms is like the end of the world. I know when it was first announced, everyone's like, oh, is he going to Kick? Is he gonna start gambling nonstop? Like, I mean, I'm doing exactly what I've always been doing, and I think that also, for me, it's exciting because like maybe I'm wildly naive or optimistic, but like I feel like if we were able to do it on Twitch, build up this massive audience over many years with the content we have, that I think it's entirely possible to do the same thing on Kick. And maybe it's not, maybe I'm insane, but I'm excited to have the opportunity to try and do that. $3K here seems like a 20K on Twitch for a no gambling stream. It's possible. Yeah. Kick took our swords and gave us crowns. Yep. What are the odds Hikaru starts a gambling stream? I bet $5 he doesn't. No. I mean, I might do poker is possible. Poker I will never say is off the table completely, but the other stuff, it's pretty much not happening. Many people don't even know you switched to Kick. Yeah, great, I win $5. That's not exactly how it works, you guys, because I suspect I'll be doing many more streams on Kick, so you might have to wait, or as the old saying goes, there's the old saying, right? You're gonna have to wait in perpetuity, because I'm gonna be streaming forever, so you'll have to wait in perpetuity to collect those $5. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting much longer, because that's not how it works. So you're gonna be waiting in perpetuity to win those $5. Can I get more financial insights? I mean, I don't have financial insights to give. I mean, there are plenty of things that I'm into that are like, I mean, that are on the edge where I think some of them are 50-50s, but 50-50 percentages, but I'm not ever going to tell you guys any of that stuff, because regardless, I don't feel good if my viewers lose money. Let's go D4 and C3. I mean, I just wouldn't feel good. I mean, there are plenty of stocks that I hold that are in like biotech and other things, but I would never mention them because they're risky, and I don't feel like people should be gambling with money that they can't afford to lose. So no, I won't. I mean, I would say what I've always said, which is it's very simple. Well, this is not financial advice. Let me clarify it that way. But like, I mean, Warren Buffett said it best. To use Warren Buffett's own words, I think he said for like 95% of people, it's best to just buy like the S&P ETF or something like that, and not even think about it. So I will just echo those words of Warren Buffett. So yeah, I'm gonna play rook e1 and collect the queen. He goes there, but now the rook guards the knight. Let's just take the pawn. I usually only watch gambling streams or watch Sauce Gardner for my NFL team, the New York Jets. By the way, speaking of the New York Jets, I'm confused. Did the New York Jets not get Aaron Rodgers yet, or did they get him? Because I feel like I haven't seen that in the news, and I feel like a couple weeks ago wasn't Aaron Rodgers going to the New York Jets? I haven't been watching, but I felt like 3 or 4 weeks ago I heard that like he's leaving the Packers going to the Jets, but I would have seen a headline in my news feed somewhere if he had. Oh, the Packers are holding out for more compensation. I mean, I still follow sports pretty frequently, but yeah, they haven't agreed on compensation. Okay. Oh, they're trying to out leverage each other. Okay. I mean, I follow. I mean, the sport that I follow the most is hockey. I follow hockey, basketball, and tennis pretty much. Those are the 3 sports that I follow the most. I'm going for checkmate in 1. I didn't want baseball. I mean, I loved baseball as a kid. I loved it. I knew like all the stats, all the players, everything. Can't take the rookie's pin, but the problem with baseball is it's just too slow, and it's too slow compared to the other sports. Like probably around the time that I was like 13 14 I still was into baseball, but it's like football's so much faster paced, basketball's faster paced, even hockey. I feel like at least playoff hockey is much more dramatic. So let's play e4. I mean, I actually had an invite to go to the ATP 1000 in Miami and like maybe meet some of those guys. I'm playing the Carl Khan here. Let's play a sack happy variation. This is actually what you should do as a beginner, but it's gonna work out. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm gonna go here, target the pawn, probably play queen e2. He's gonna lose this game very quickly, by the way. Pitch times are what, 15 seconds in baseball now? But I loved baseball growing up. I was a huge New York Yankees fan. I grew up in New York, so that's why. Wow, he finds knight d5, which is an excellent move. Let's play d4. I will just castle my king. Very safe position here. I will just take with the bishop to attack the queen. I could take the pawn, but I won't. I'm just going to retreat, maybe stack, go for the very basic themes of rooks in the center of the board. Oh, I was saying something about hockey. Yeah, I mean, I loved hockey also, because like around the time I was 13 14 I started following the New York Rangers a lot more, and that's when they were always making the playoffs every single year. So I follow hockey quite a bit still. And of course the New York Rangers are going to win the Stanley Cup. I'm going to say that I'm probably, if I have a chance, I'm going to go put some money on the Rangers to win the Stanley Cup this year. That is not advice, so it's just my personal feel about it, but I do think the New York Rangers are going to win the Stanley Cup. That's my bold prediction. Thanks so much to GSoms for subscribing. Thanks so much to GSoms, appreciate it. Let's just go here, activate the bishops. I love baseball as a kid. I had a friend whose family had season tickets, so I got to see Jeter, Pettit, Posada, Rivera in their primes at the old Yankee Stadium. Yeah, I actually went to the last game that Rivera ever pitched at Yankee Stadium. I was very lucky because it was a game against the Boston Red Sox, I think, and Yankees just were crushing it. They were up like 8-1 or 8-2 or something like that, and then like in the 8th or 9th inning, the game got close and Rivera actually came in. So I got to see Rivera pitch his final time ever at Yankee Stadium, which was pretty amazing. So let's take the pawn on f6 and go f7 here. I'll take the rook. Favorite teams, I mean, hockey is obviously New York Rangers. Basketball, I don't really have a favorite team per se. I would say in general, I'm gonna go here, pin the knight. He moves the pony, he loses the queen. He doesn't move it, he loses because I have rook and bishop targeting, so he's gonna lose something here. But I would say in basketball, I don't have a favorite team. Kind of, I mean, I can't be a Knicks fan, except I was a Knicks fan when I was a kid, and the Knicks, I mean, ruined my childhood. Let's take the knight here and take with the rook. I mean, I just can't be a Knicks fan. I mean, I love the Knicks and in like the late 90s, early 2000s, but they broke my heart too many times. I'm gonna play h4 here, just create space. There's no ice skater. So basketball, I don't have a favorite team. Football, I would say I'm more or less a Tennessee Titans fan. I haven't followed them super close the last couple of years, but I grew up rooting for Steve McNair and Eddie George, so I would say the Titans. And then what other sports are there? I don't know what other sports there are. Okay, I'll play a Sicilian again here. Try being a Detroit Lions fan. That is probably much harder, I would say. What about real football? You mean soccer? I mean, I don't follow soccer super closely. Kick isn't on Android yet. Once Kick is on Android and we have a more European flavored audience, I'll have more to say about soccer. But until then, we're going to keep it pretty American centric. Let's go here on bishop g7. go bishop g7. Tennis, I mean, I was a huge Nadal fan. I love Nadal. I was basically Nadal Federer, which of course I saw someone said Djokovic. Not a big fan, but I mean, that's what it is. That's just how life is. We all have our favorites. We all have our favorites. I loved Agassi. When Agassi was playing, I was a huge fan. Huge fan of Agassi. But Agassi kind of reminds me of myself. He was really good against everybody except for Pistol Pete. I mean, I would always root for Agassi when he played Sampras, but somehow he'd always lose to Sampras. Although Sampras had some shots I loved, like the slam dunk where he would jump in the air and smash it was pretty cool. He has some cool shots. Let's play f5 here, stop white from pushing the pawn. Now the bishop is kind of stuck behind this diagonal. Just take with the pawn. You need to know about this kid Carlos Alcaraz. Yeah, of course I'm familiar with Alcaraz because he plays chess all the time. So yeah, Alcaraz is great. We'll see. I mean, I hope he breaks through because I'm honestly kind of sick in tennis of the same stupid people winning over and over again every time. Let's go here on queen e2. I mean, it gets tiring. Like, it's like every time, like, I mean, of course, like Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer were incredible. But, like, you get tired of seeing those same guys win every time. Like, you're waiting for Tsitsipas or someone like that to break through, and they never do it. Never do it. Murray's great too in his prime, but he was very good for like a very brief window. I felt like I'm just much better here because my bishop is better than his bishop. I mean, it's just like I watch and I'm just like, of course I want to see those guys win, but like at some point you're like, okay, come on, like Tsitsipas or who's the other one who's supposed to be really good, or like Sinner or Tsitsipas, Sinner, or who else is who else is like a little bit older now? I'm trying to think of who else was supposed to be older. No, but I feel like there were a couple guys like before Medvedev. Yeah, like Dominic Thiem, for example. Thiem was supposed to break through. Like he was always going to be the next big thing, and he never did it. He never did it anywhere. I'm going to push the pawn and play the advanced Caro-Kann. Yeah, like specifically, I'm thinking of like Dominic Thiem. There were like a couple guys right before Medvedev and Alcaraz. But yeah, they never made it. Okay, so I'm playing the advanced Caro-Kann here. I'm gonna go like bishop e2. Nick, of course, Nick Kyrgios, another one. Cilic, another one. Although Cilic did win a US Open once, right? But let's go here, create the connected chain. I'm gonna play rook e1 and maybe bishop d3. Team had huge potential. I mean, I feel like you heard that he was gonna be the guy who broke through for a long time. Maybe d2, maybe knight f1. Del Potro, of course, also great player, but it just got injured too much. Let's go knight g3. I want to maybe put D's knights near his king and end the game. You'd love to see Nick win something, but Nick Kyrgios, just like Hikaru Nakamura, is actually like he's a winner. He's a champion because he won the doubles at the Australian Open with Kokkinakis. So it's like I won the 960, so I finally became world champion, and Kyrgios finally won a Grand Slam when he won the doubles title at the Australian Open. So yeah, Pog-O, yeah. Also, you're saying Casper Ruud will take over. I mean, I watched the Netflix thing with Casper Ruud, and the dude has no confidence. I don't think so. Oh wait, sorry, no, you said Ruud, not Ruud. Sorry, I get them. You said Rune. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I'm gonna go bishop d2. Holger Rune, is he also a Norwegian? Is he also Norwegian? Holger Rune sounds like Norwegian or German or something, or something German Scandinavian-ish. He has to go here, only way to save the queen, otherwise he loses the queen for a tower. American players, I mean, I guess if you made me say TFO, I would like watching him play, but I mean, I haven't watched much of him per se. Oh, he's Danish. Okay, yeah. So let's trade, take the juicer down here, create the kebab in honor of Felix Longgel. Good position here. Good position. Do I know the boxer Terence Crawford? No, I don't. I don't follow boxing. I mean, I haven't followed boxing in ages. But if anything, I would say probably I haven't followed boxing since the days of maybe Lennox Lewis. I mean, it's been a very, very long time. I'm just gonna eat the juicer, attack the bishop. I mean, if there's somebody like Iron Mike again, like Mike Tyson, I mean, I could totally get into it, but without somebody like Mike Tyson, I can't. I mean, if Mike Tyson, if you could like create a clone of Mike Tyson to come back, I'd follow boxing for sure. I would totally follow boxing if Mike Tyson were fighting. Tyson Fury, I mean, I watched those fights, like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I mean, I watched all those fights. They were good, but I don't know. It feels like boxing just isn't what it once was. Now we're going to create Castle Mania on the 7th with the double towers. Muhammad Ali, that's before my time, you guys. Cassius Clay is a good, like, 50 years before my time. If there are people in chat watching right now who actually watch Cassius Clay, then good for you. Good for you. That's kind of like way back in the Stone Age, you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember a couple of years someone was annoying Mike Tyson on flight. That I don't understand. I mean, nothing good is going to come from annoying Mike Tyson. Nothing good is going to come from that. I'm gonna start pushing P, just hit the upgrade at the end of the board pretty soon. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Mike for boxing was like Tiger for golf. Yeah, absolutely. Let's take. I'm gonna sack 'cause I have the double tower. Checkmate. Checkmate. Because the king has no squares. The rooks guard each other, and the king can't go anywhere. It's just completely glued. Thanks for Leo Vaughn for the let's hit new 3-minute. Thank you to Leo Vaughn for the gifted sub. I'm gonna check my score as well, because I haven't updated the score in a little while. So let's play E4 against GMHikaru. This looks like something. What do I have on my list? Do I have any gambits here? I don't. I just have like Rui Lopez, Scotch, normal openings. Let's play Scotch. I don't like Floyd Mayweather's boxing style, but you have to give the guy a lot of credit because he's an amazing boxer. We're gonna go for the Charlie checkmate with Bishop C5 and Queen F6 here. So, whoa, we're actually way up. We're at 90 now. We're at 90. I'm way behind. We won 10 games while I was talking too much. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Charlie checkmate with Queen F2. Oh, he saw it. Shame. This guy's better than XQC. Go knight F6, develop the knight here, develop my pieces. Yeah, like, I mean, Mayweather's style of boxing isn't sexy, but you gotta respect it. Play rook E8, put pressure on the pawn. You guys say he's in chat. Okay, I'm gonna play A6. He's in chat. Okay, fair enough. These things are just K concepts as well. Queen H4 on the Scotch is playable, yeah. What elo is XQC's peak? About, I think he hit it close to 1200. I'm gonna go here. If he takes, he loses the queen. Just drop back. Now I'm keeping an eye on the pawn. I want to stack the towers here and go after this because I've got 1 2 3 4 eyeing the pawn. Guess I'll go here. I still want to go here because I'll have 1 2 3 4 5. Everything is going to go after this. He's going to harass my queen again. He is. He's going to harass the queen. Play queen c6 and now rook e8. Now I'm targeting it from a different square as well. So I've got 1 2 3 4 and soon to be 5 all going after this. New goal, surpass XQC. Yeah, we will. It's a dog pile on E4 true. Do any chess sites not cost money? I take there's no ice skater because I cover, so I take and I have one extra pawn. There's lead chess, which you can do stuff, but you have less options with lead chess. So there's a LI chess, which is lead chess, which that is free. But again, there's certain advantages to being on chess.com. Let's just trade the rooks because I have more pawns than he does. XQC has way less followers and subs on Kick. I don't think XQC has subs. Thank you to April's for subscribing. Thank you so much to April's. Appreciate it. Thank you. I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. He is 1 2 3 4 5. So I have a bunch of extra pawns here. This should be winning because my pawns are too fast. Yeah, I win by 1 tempo. We go check and we win. Go check. Let's go check. Take the pawn. Go check. I'm gonna keep checking the king until he sits in front of the pawn, and now I just start pushing my pawns. Thank you so much to Cad Moon for subscribing. Thank you so much to Cad Moon. Few more games. We'll try to get to 1400 before we move on. So I'm gonna play c5 here. Play a Siciliano. Let's play the typical dragon setup with d6 g6. GG. Thank you so much, Kikipedia. That was a good game. Now I actually played the accelerated, so I didn't push the pawn, but it'll turn into a dragon anyway. Sub to ask, why is it H to A rather than A to H? Because I'm playing with black. If I was playing with the white pieces, this would be A1. But because I'm playing with the black piece in this game, it's set up for me the way that it should be. You'll see it next game when I'm white. I'll give 5 subs when you say Leo is better than Zach at chess. Okay, let's see if you are a man of your word. Let's play Queen A5 here and attack the pawn on B2. Plays A3. Go Knight F6 here. All right. Play Bishop G4 to attack the queen. Come on, Leo. Thank you so much to Leo Vaughn for the 5 gifted subs. Once again, big shout out to Leo Vaughn. And of course, big shout out. Of course, Leo is better than Zach at chess. Let's castle with the king. So if you're playing with the white pieces, this would be A2, not H7. Because I'm playing with the black pieces, it's inverted. Let's play Knight H5 here. Yeah, the pieces are set up differently. So you'll see it. Next game when I'm white, you'll see that this is A2, not H7. It's just, it gets switched around. I never actually thought about that, but that is a good point. If you haven't played much chess, you're just like, why is it's all weird? It's not the exact same. That's a blunder because I just take, and you lose the game. Let's take. Just take with check, and this will be over in a second. Take, check, takes. Can I say someone was the best president for 5 subs? No, I think a certain president just got indicated, so it could be bad times for him.